I'm Megan.
I'm Kate.
And this is
Cooking with the Bells. So, what are we making today?
Today we are going to make cowboy beans on our grill.
Ooh,
yeah,
so
grilling
excited.
beans. Odd. But just wait for it. Just trust me.
But
what are we drinking?
First, yes, we're going to make some lemon mint sweet tea. And this is how you can make it for yourself. First, we're going to pop in our tea. I use a family-sized tea bag. And then we're just going to pour in about a cup of water. So that'll leave room for ice and some cold water. And we're going to make a mess. And then we'll leave this to steep for about 5 minutes. Alright, so we're just going to pull out our tea bag. And then add 1 to 2 tablespoons of our lemon mint syrup. I'm adding 2, I want it sweet today. And then give it a good stir. And then we're just going to top with ice.
Cheers! Refreshing, delicious.
I love it. I love mint tea. It's my favorite. And then you just get that hit of lemon.
Me too. And I think it's going to go perfect with our cowboy beans that we're making today. So we're just browning our beef right now. And then we are going to add in a chopped onion and a chopped green bell pepper. We've already chopped ours here today. We're going to let it cook in this beef fat.
All in?
Yeah, all in.
Ooh, I spilt 1 slice. So an onion minus a slice.
And ours probably was like a small, medium onion, I would say. It wasn't like a full, large.
Yeah. Not the same size as a bell pepper. A little smaller.
So we're just going to mix it all together and let it cook. So while that's browning, we can go ahead and add some things to our pan. We have a pan of just red beans or kidney beans, whatever kind of beans you want. And it is a 15.5 ounce can. It's been rinsed, drained and rinsed. So you want to go ahead and add that. Next up, we have our pork and beans, which are not drained. We want the juices. And that is a
27.5 ounce.
very large can of pork and beans. So we're just going to go ahead and put that in there.
They all came out. How surprising.
Beautiful. You want to go ahead and add in some of our seasoning blends,
which we will, of course, pop up on the screen for you.
But it's just a mixture of salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Typically, those are the spices that we use here on the show. But if you have any other flavors that you like with a baked bean, you can use that here as well. And then if you could add just about 1/4 cup of brown sugar and 1/4 cup of the bacon bits. And we're just eyeballing it here, but feel free to measure at home.
You said about 1/4 cup of bacon bits?
Yes. And you can also use bacon that you have cooked and chopped yourself. However, I find that the bacon bits work just fine in this recipe. I do use reduced sodium to where I'm not just adding a ton of salt. And then if you could go ahead and squirt this entire bottle of Baby Ray's, I believe it's an 18 ounce.
It is.
A honey barbecue sauce would be great in this, or a hickory barbecue sauce. We're just using the original Baby Ray's today, which is fabulous if you have not tried it. I think it's our typical go-to barbecue sauce in our family. That's all she wrote. And I think that looks good. Do you see any more paint?
It's great.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. You want to take it? That way I don't cross you with the hot can.
I didn't spill that much, I promise.
Alright, and then just stir it all up.
Great. And once we get this all stirred up, we'll put it on the grill.
That's right. Ready?
I'm so ready. They smell so good. You can smell so much smoke flavor coming off of them.
I want to buy it with like bell pepper and beef and beans. Those might just be my new favorite baked beef. Something about ground beef in it.
Well, and so I've made this recipe on the stovetop a lot, but something about that just smoked piss from having it on our grill indirect, so smoke just gets pulled over it, just adds that little extra to it.
I love it. And if you're not a huge fan of brown sugar, feel free to sub the brown sugar for like molasses or something.
But honestly, since you're using pork and things, you can leave it out if you're just really opposed.
Because it is very sweet. And also feel free to leave out the onions and bell peppers if you're not a fan. But I think it's great the way it is.
I agree.
But
well, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button down below.
And if you want to see more from us, go ahead and hit the subscribe. But if you're already a subscriber, thank you.
Like always, our recipes will be linked down below in a nice printable, readable form if that's something you would like.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.